Let's go to the course objective. You should understand why you are studying business research methods. So the objective is to enable students conceive and you execute this business research. And how do you conduct these research? Okay, what are the important steps? How to conduct research? How you do data analysis? Like one of you told me that you do data analysis, and also how you present the data, how you report your finding. So it's a very systematic, steps that you follow. So coming to course syllabus, I'll give you, a quick snapshot of this. Like we are going to cover this first topic, introduction to research. And I'll take 2 sessions for this. Then there's research processes, what kind of researches are there, how you design your research. Do you understand what is research design? Or let's say, what is research? What do you understand by research processes? You need to speak. Yeah. Unmute, you can unmute, you can talk. What do you understand by research processes? Okay, so research process is like you collect data, you have questionnaire, then you get the questionnaire filled, you collect data, all those things comes under research processes. We'll discuss this in detail when, I'll discuss this in detail in session 3. And research design, scales and measurements, survey research, data preparation, and multivariate analysis like regression, discriminant, factor, cluster, what all these are. And then, yes, report writing. Okay, so welcome to the session 1, which is about introduction to research. So we'll talk about meaning and definition of research. What do you understand by research? What is the definition of research? So these 3 topics we'll cover in session 1, and this probably in session 2. And what is the relevance? What is the significance of research in business? How we can, how a business can benefit by the research. What are the types of research? What kind of problems are there? And what is the method? How do you go around this doing research? What are the various steps? What are the processes? What are the methods? So meaning and definition of research. So this is the first exercise that I'm throwing at you. Okay. So what do you understand by research? Think of some instances when you have done research, be it formal, informal, whatever, anything that come across your mind.
I'm looking for a new car.
Looking for a new car. Okay, you want to buy a new car and you will do some research. Okay, and anything else? More example. When
while buying a new phone also, do lots of research.
Yeah, you are going to buy a new phone, then you do some kind of research. Okay.
Or choosing any college for graduation or undergraduation.
Yes.
Lots of data we got.
Ma'am, if we have a startup idea in our mind, we do a market research and look for that is there any existing startup with the same idea in the market?
Basically, you look for the competition. What kind of competition is currently exists in that market, right?
Right, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, exactly. These are the kind of research we do at our end. So we are going to buy a new car, and you go and you check what you do. What is the first step? If you think you are going to buy a car, okay, what will be your course of action? What you're going to do?
We gather some information about the car, or if we buy a phone, we gather the information about different phones.
Okay, you get
first we have to segment the pricing. That we have this budget.
You check the prices, you know what budget you are going for, and you check the prices that in that budget what all phone you can go for, and then that becomes a set, and then you gather information about it. Okay. And similarly, if you are buying a new phone, You gather information. So how do you go about gathering this information? From where do you gather this information? Say you are going to buy a new car. How do you gather this information about the new car that you're going to buy? You do online, or you
Either go
Reference
online
of
or
friends and family members.
talk to your family members. Yes.
Online search.
You do online research. Yes.
Test drive.
You go for test drive and check it yourself. How
Ma'am, specify the requirements upon the user.
you specify, sorry, you specify the requirement. What does that mean?
Ma'am, did we want it for, luxury? Did we want to just drive it for fun, or we have to, drive it every day in the traffic? So we have to,
Yes.
buy a compact car or luxury car for a driveway or something.
Yeah, basically whether you want a sedan, or if like you said that you have to drive it in traffic, or maybe you are thinking of more economical version or something, mileage and all. You will look at those factors. Yes. Yes. So it's specifying the requirement, basically coming to the main thing, that is information gathering. You specify the requirements and you just go through all these medium members of the family, you check online, you test drive, and this will also come under secondary research. So these are the things that you do when you are going for this is more of informal research. However, when you go for formal research, there are various steps. But anyways, this is a consumer decision making journey, and this plays a very important role when you are preparing your research methodology, or you as a business, you are doing any research. So how the consumer is thinking, what are the requirements, specific requirements they look for, and who are the influencers? Do they go to their family members to get that information, or whether they check it through online? Okay, social media, whether they go there or whether they go to YouTube channel and check the information about it, maybe some blogs which are specifically towards these new cars and all those things. Okay, I'm going to show you one advertisement. I'm going to ask you certain questions regarding that. Okay, I'm going to show you two print ads. Okay, have you seen this ad?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and there's one more picture. It talks more about this product.
Yes, ma'am.
And also check this communication. Tune into your inner noise. Okay. So what do you think? Who is the target market for this product? The brand.
Youth, ma'am.
Yeah, for noise. These are earbuds. Okay, earbuds, short screw, and yeah, you are saying youth.
Yeah.
Okay. But if if noise comes to me and as a market researcher, I have to do some kind of research and I have to tell them, this is your target market. Okay. Do you understand what is target market is?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या होता है target market?
मैम टारगेट मार्केट मतलब हम किस सेगमेंट को टारगेट कर रहे हैं ना?
I'm the focus.
The focus. Okay. But these are the, these are the potential customers.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
Yes, ma'am.
Target markets are
Potential
the
customers.
target.
To
Yes.
whom we are going to sell the product.
Yes, whom you are going to sell the product. Who are the customers, those who are going to, buy your product? This is very important. This is the first step. कौन सा है मेरा target market? So if you said, okay, youth, okay, I got it. But, demographic wise, if you have to explain it in terms of demogs, what do you understand by demogs? Like age, socioeconomic class, gender, geography, income. उससे कुछ और डिटेल कर सकते हैं? Can we make it like more clearer? Yeah, okay, go on.
For the age factor, we can take for the 18 to 35.
18 to, yes, 18 to 35, right?
And for the geography, we can take it will be mainly for the urban areas.
Yes, for the urban areas, you can write it, metro.
Metropolitan cities.
Yes,
Metropolitan. Yes, ma'am.
exactly. And tier one. Yes. And yeah, gender is, do you think there is a difference in gender, or, this is more of a unisex kind of a product, or
No, ma'am, I
Yeah,
don't think gender will work
phones.
here.
could be. Okay.
Maybe male would prefer more. Maybe.
They might be appealing to the male more since
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Nora is the one who's a brand ambassador. So yeah.
Yeah, so like girls can see it, as a what you call, they can also buy it. Like you said, like males can also do it. Definitely, females are going to be the target market. But yes, guys can also buy this thing. And then okay, we have discussed age, SEC, gender, geography, income. Income can or cannot play a role here, but like you said like 18 to 35 years, it's a broad age band. कौन आ जाता है 18 to 35 years में? There
College
are,
going student and working
yes,
people.
colleges to going students, maybe they don't have that much money, but yes, if their household income is good, and then they can spend, okay, that is there, then that becomes your teaching. And yes, working professionals, who have that disposable income, who can spend that much. Okay, this is basic about these demographics. But if we define more about this target market, what can you say about the lifestyle of this target market?
Ma'am, we can say as everything is going virtually, digitally.
Mm-hmm.
So professionals and the employees who are working
Mm-hmm.
online, they like to buy.
No. Lifestyle, by lifestyle means, just
Who
just
want to go with the trends, ma'am?
those who wants to, basically healthy or non-healthy, that kind of thing. So people, those who
They'll
are, yeah,
they'll probably have a healthy lifestyle
Ma'am,
since
the active
what
lifestyle.
is
Active,
yeah,
or we
healthy
can
or
say
active.
technical savvy जो हों,
Yeah, they are tech savvy. They have that kind attitude towards, yeah, that's more of like attitude, tech savvy. Yes. And but they are living this, healthy or active lifestyle, that they want to
Ma'am, more of a comfort also. Like
more of a comfort
provides.
also. That can be a need. Yes, that comfort. Okay, because you have wireless earphones also, but why a person will go for earphone? Because maybe it's because of more of kind of a mobility thing, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Something on aspiration, something on usage. Let me show you the ad again.
Ma'am, also it says it has a noise cancellation, so it might appeal to more
That
because of the
feature.
background noise.
Yeah, so more of evolved people who are like, who have this, who understand this noise cancellation. Maybe they are, so much, they are using this product so much, and then they are, like it says that for 36 hours. Okay, so they don't want to recharge it again and again, and they are using it for that many hours, not 36 hours in a go, but yes, they want that feature, and maybe that kind of a segment. Okay, uh, which feels that battery life is very, very important for them. Aspiration, attitude, tech savvy, these needs, these aspirations. So what kind of research do you think a company will go for if they are launching this product? There are so many things that goes in. Okay, कौन सी research कर सकते हैं a company when they are thinking of
Ma'am,
launching earbuds?
The people
basically the company will first understand what is the basic need of a customer.
What
So
is
basic need of a customer, like companies launching noise cancellation. At this time of pandemic, everyone is working from home, so
hmm.
noise cancellation can play a bigger role in it, ma'am. And 36 hours battery life is much more comfortable for customer, ma'am, because all are working around 10 to 12 hours in a day.
Okay, okay. So they are working
Nothing.
around
After
for.
that, my Qualcomm APX is a great upgradation. Qualcomm APTX is a great upgradation for sound quality, ma'am. It is a latest technology earphones, ma'am. So they keep on upgrading themselves for a customer need, ma'am, according to the customer need. So
Okay.
basically, they will understand what customer wants, and after that, are they fulfilling their needs?
So
So
basically, yeah, got your point. So what is the basic need of the customer? Whether it's noise cancellation, they are spending so much time online. They want something that is comfortable. They want something that is this noise cancellation feature should be there. Okay, okay. And but what kind of research do you think? Like there is this product also, then there is they are communicating also. They have these advertisements also. Broader picture, more broader picture. I got this basic need. Okay. What else they should know? ये launch करने से पहले what all things they should know?
Ma'am, that the price consumers are willing to pay for such product.
Very good. Price. They should know
Ma'am,
about
what are the existing competitors
what
who are
yeah,
selling the same product?
ex- existing competitors. So
ma'am,
why the
how they
price?
are better than any other products in the market, ma'am?
Yes, how they are better than other
And
products.
USP, unique
How
selling
competitors are
proposition.
performing in the market now with their product?
How competitive? Competitive as in price and
How
features wise. Okay.
yes, ma'am,
Plus
how they are
features
performing?
also.
Yes.
Yeah, that will make the yeah. Okay. Right.
Ma'am,
So yes.
one more thing, ma'am. These earbuds are too light to handle. Like वो टूट सकते हैं, मैम. कभी भी वो ज्यादा इतने मजबूत नहीं होते.
So that kind of a trade-off if they are,
So
willing to
basically,
go
they can
for it.
develop their product accordingly.
Yeah. Okay. So they can check if there is, if the sales are up to that match or they are, making that much profit or not. Or if they are, like you said, कि ये earbuds बहुत ज़्यादा strong नहीं होते. Or they have to, whether this is a kind of, problem that these customers are currently facing or that inhibition or this is the barrier to buy these products so क्या communication में change करें हम कि लोग फिर भी इसे buy करें maybe they start communicating that this is a comfortable and these are very strong and this comes with this much of validity and guarantee or something like that. Great. So yes, need gap. You mentioned about the need gap. You mentioned about the pricing. You mentioned about the market segmentation, competitor analysis. Yes, market segmentation. You segment the market. I'll share one YouTube link with you, or you can go to my YouTube channel and you can discuss. You can learn more about what is market segmentation. It's a very interesting topic. How do companies segment the market? When do you go for market segmentation study? Okay, concept test, product test. Do you understand this concept test, product test? And okay, tell me what is this campaign? Should they go for campaign evaluation, advertisement effectiveness? उन्होंने print तो कर दिया ये ad, and they are going through YouTube channel also. They are showing the videos and all. But don't you think they would go for this advertisement effectiveness also?
Yes, ma'am. It will help
They
them to determine
should.
that how the market is penetrating with their products.
Okay, so when एक advertisement जब show करता है, when you are shown an advertisement, what are the things that a potential customer should remember? Why? How can you check effectiveness?
Ma'am, they always remember the thing
Basically,
that
the
is
price and the
USP of the company
USP or whatever.
or something that is missing with the other product that
No,
this
no,
phone
no.
is giving.
Okay. But when you are seeing an ad, अगर आपको ये ad दिखाते हैं and then you want to know, I want to know from you that how effective this ad is.
Ma'am, for me, it is 36 hours.
Yeah. Key message.
Yes, ma'am.
Even the
What is
main
the
slogans that they have.
name, slogan, whether you remember, I make it mass. Okay, यहाँ पर दिखाया हुआ है, but when I'm conducting a research, यहाँ पर yes, यहाँ पर इस brand का name नहीं है, but if I'm showing it to you and if it has name, then I'll hear it as, then I'll mask it. So I'll ask कि whether the audience is able to remember the name, recall the name.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. And the USP, like key message that is coming in your ad, whether the person is able to understand, able to recall. Okay. कौन सा ब्रांड का ये ad है, what are the key messages, all these comes under campaign evaluation. Okay. So coming to our topic of meaning of research. So research means the term research means it's to make known of an existing thing. Okay, you already know these things, and but you try to figure out what are the other things. You try to better your findings. Okay, people already use speakers. For example, if I take this example, people already use speakers, but now they need Wi-Fi because their things have changed, and they want earplug because they go for activities. They need more mobility, like running. So you try to refine the things. So research means you are searching again. Okay, and you try to elicit some facts out of known things. You already know some things, but you try to bring out. What do you mean by elicit some facts out of known thing? You already know certain things, that people use speakers for dance, people use a speaker for listening music and other doing other activities, but you try to bring out other facts out of this known thing. Okay, so this is meaning of research. So are you able to understand this much? यहाँ तक समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are some of the features of research. So whatever we are going to discuss in today's lecture, no, in session 1 and session 2, I'll again repeat it, through going through all the lectures. I'll repeat it again and again. So don't worry about it. But this is just to give you a flavor about the subject and to develop that interest. Okay, so research means R is for retain, to continue to hold. So whatever initial information, already information that you already have, you try to retain that. Okay, यहाँ पर क्या information थी that you are going to retain? No answer.
Their USP, that of 36 hours one.
Nora Fateh, ma'am.
Okay, so this is something, no, I'm not asking about the campaign evaluation. So as on research, a broader thing, like in research, you retain certain things. जो already तुम्हें known fact होते हैं, वो तुम retain करते हो. Okay, अगर लोग speakers use करते हैं for, listening music, that is a known fact. En route, on the way. So you try to find other things on the way. Is it can be your objective, या objective के साथ साथ when you are doing a survey तुम्हें काफी चीजें और भी पता चलती रहती है. This is something कि जैसे मोबिलिटी भी चाहिए लोगों को, कंफर्ट भी चाहिए लोगों को, ये भी पता है. लाइक वन ऑफ यू सेड कि ये जो ईयरपॉड्स होते हैं ये इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं होते हैं. So this is something that can come out of the research. Okay, this is en route, on the way. Then it's search. You are searching for some answers, some कुछ questions के answers you are finding, and there is enigma that is quite difficult to understand. There is some mystery. You actually don't have the right answer, and you are looking for that answer. For example, एक business, कोई भी say any company, say Bata comes to you and they say that my sales are down and I want to conduct a research. So there's a mystery, there is a reason that they don't know abhi ki why the sales are down. Is it because of channel ke current sales down hai? Is it because the advertisement they are advertising to wrong audience, or is it considered a very old brand and they need to change their communication? Kya reason hai there? That is to understand that. So research includes that enigma. It needs articulation. That is, you express something clearly. So अगर आप report लिखते हो, whatever you say, that you need to express it clearly. That is one feature of research. Resgeste is like you are connecting all the facts. कि ये कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स है, ये कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स को ज़्यादा टारगेट करना चाहिए, बट देयर इनकम लेवल इज लो, एंड देन या वर्किंग क्लास है, दैट एज ग्रुप, you connect all the things that is in your research, that is risk state. And then there is contingency कि आपकी कोई possible future incident है, there's any possible future incident, and you are conducting that research keeping that in view. Okay, so basically हमें for example I want to find a segment जो सबसे ज्यादा profitable segment होगा. Okay, yeah, if I want to know why my sales are down, so that is the future that I want to conduct a research to want to know, because I want to know why my sales are down. और ज्यादा इसे रिफाइन कर देते हैं, I want to know how my communication should be in order to target audience in a better way. And then there is Herald, that is more of a research approach. क्या आप research approach क्या करता है? For example, जब आप college decide कर रहे हो, who should who all you should interview? You should interview just students, or you should interview, are there any other stakeholders also that you should interview? Who all you should interview when you are, if I want to understand which college, MBA college the student is going for, कौन decide करता है वो? किस किस को मुझे इंटरव्यू करना चाहिए?
मैम इंटरव्यू एज इन मैम
एज इन कि मुझे एक सर्वे करना है एंड आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि एमबीए कॉलेजेस में जाने के लिए आपने कौन कौन से कॉलेजेस सेलेक्ट किए, ओके, एंड हाउ यू सेलेक्टेड दैट, एंड व्हाट इज हु मेक्स अ डिसीजन if I have to do that research कि top 10 colleges कौन कौन से हैं, and I take a sample of 100 students, so should I just interview students or should I interview other stakeholders also?
You can interview
I
the
think parents.
counselors also.
Yes, parents, counselors, exactly. So what is the approach? Hiral means that. What is the approach? Okay. So the word research is derived from Latin word, and it means to know or to go about seeking. You are finding answers to the question. That is research. Okay. So it's a process in which a series of steps are used to collect and analyze this information. And there are 3 steps. You ask a question, you collect the data, and then you present the answer of that question. All right. So now coming to the components of research. So क्या क्या components चाहिए? There is a general agreement कि there should be an attitude of inquiry. Okay, what do I want to know? How do I gain knowledge? Why do I want to know it? All these, there should be an attitude of inquiry, and it's a very systematic thing. Okay, ये नहीं होगा कि आपको किसी ने बोला okay, I want to conduct this research and you start doing research. No. You have to prepare a blueprint. You have to prepare, what are going to be your methods, what is your teaching, what is your objective. आपकी report में what all should come, what all findings should come that will benefit the organization. So it's a very systematic approach. Okay, and it's a very scientific method also, because काफी स्टैट्स भी इसमें यूज होती है. हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू डू डेटा एनालिसिस, हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू कलेक्ट द सैंपल दैट इज रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. सो इट्स अ वेरी सिस्टमैटिक मेथड, and it's an attempt to elicit facts, and then you try to understand and gain information about it. So by eliciting the fact, I mean to say that there are some latent reasons कि एक customer ऐसे क्यों behave कर रहा है. There are reasons for it, and you try to find out those reasons. Okay. So the purpose of research is to discover the answers to questions through application of scientific procedures. Okay. Some of the objectives of research is to gain familiarity with the phenomenon, that whatever the question is there, you try to familiarize with it, you develop new insight, and then you review the existing knowledge that you have, and then you portray the characteristics to a group. Do you understand sample क्या होता है और population क्या होता है?
यस
हम
मैम
सर्वे क्यों करते हैं?
यस मैम
हाँ? तो और सैंपल से हम पॉपुलेशन पे प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं. You
Yes,
must have read about it quants में.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड सैंपल क्या होता है एंड क्या ये
पॉपुलेशन का स्मॉल साइज होता है मैम, और उसको वेरीफाई करते हैं हम कई बार, इज इट करेक्ट और नॉट, और रेंज के अंदर आ रहे हैं यार. स्मॉल
वेरीफाई
साइज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन,
सॉरी वेरीफाई करते हैं कि क्या करेक्ट है या नहीं.
कि इसी पॉपुलेशन का सैंपल है जो हमें चाहिए उसी के अंदर आ रहा है. लाइक कोई भी हम बड़ा लोड आता है ना, तो इफ वी हैव टू वेरीफाई, वी टेक सैंपलिंग, सैंपलिंग प्रोसेस टू चेक द प्रोडक्ट कि वो हमारी रेंज के अंदर जो हमें रिक्वायरमेंट है उसके अंदर आ रहा है.
ओके यस यस दैट इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग. इसे हम कहते हैं रिप्रेजेंटेटिव सैंपल. ओके वॉट एवर द पॉपुलेशन इज उसका रिप्रेजेंटेटिव सैंपल है या नहीं. ओके फॉर एग्जाम्पल there's this product, say what do I yeah, say this noise, this noise earbuds only. What do you think, like I said no कि इसका जो TG होगा, you mentioned that 18 to 35 years is the TG. बट अगर मैं कहूँ और मैं सैंपल ले लेती हूँ 15 years से 60 years तक, so do you think that is good? और अगर मैं ये कहूँ कि okay, I am not taking females, and do you think that going to be a representative sample of the population?
No, ma'am.
No, it won't be, right? तो हमारी जो population है, whole population जो उस target में आती है उससे हम sample लेते हैं, so that सारे जो population की characteristics है वो उस sample में आ जाए. That's why we go for representative sample, and this is how we go for our research design कि हमारी ये cities आनी चाहिए. Like you said कि metros में होगा ये, तो metros हमें लेना ही चाहिए. Okay, या male and female दोनों खरीदेंगे, then that distribution about male and female, that gender distribution should be there. Okay, so this is how you go about making your sample representative, और इसी की basis पे आपका research design create होता है. Okay. So you try to portray whatever information you get from sample, whatever your findings to that population. You generate new knowledge about it, whatever the research findings are, whatever the new knowledge that you get when you are researching, and then you explore and analyze, your data. It's more of data analysis. Okay. So these are the objective of research. You gain familiarity, you familiarize yourself with this, and then you again review what is the existing knowledge, and then you portray that the characteristics from that sample to the population, and then you analyze your data. So there are certain characteristics of research. What do you understand research without any bias? कोई bias नहीं होनी चाहिए. There should not be a personal bias. It should be very objective. For example, तुम्हें ये लगता है कि
rational होना चाहिए, like without.
Yeah, it should be rational. It should not be like कि तुम क्या सोचते हो. It should not be like that. It should be very rational. It should not have like any bias. Like you listen from somewhere कि अच्छा यहाँ पे तो सिर्फ social media से ही लोग generally ये information gather करते हैं. This is something that you came across, but you don't go with your judgment. Okay, you try to figure out whether there are other mediums also through which customer go for this, and that's why you keep all the options in that questionnaire. So you don't go with, this is just one example. Okay, you don't go with your own bias. Bias wali cheez nahi honi chahiye. It should have that objectivity, and it should have reliability, consistency, similar results aane chahiye. It should not be like कि मैंने एक research करी in first quarter and in fourth quarter again if I'm doing research मेरे बिल्कुल different results आ गए. That should not happen.
मैम कई बार में वेरिएशंस ज्यादा हो जाते हैं, देन ये
yeah,
रिलायबिलिटी वाला पॉइंट नहीं हो पाएगा फिर. और डाटा तो ठीक है बट
yes, but then it is like changes क्यों हुए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप एक कैंपेन इवेल्युएशन करते हो, आप पहले एक बेसलाइन कंडक्ट करते हो, आप एडवर्टीजमेंट आपने शो नहीं किया है, एंड उससे पहले कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन लेते हो, फिर यू शो दैट एडवर्टीजमेंट टू दैट पॉपुलेशन और फिर रिजल्ट लेते हो, देन देयर इज अ चेंज. ओके, बट इट कंसिस्टेंसी इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. ओके, वो जो तुम कह रहे हो कि दैट चेंज इज बिकॉज ऑफ सम रीजन, तो वो रीजन पता होना चाहिए देन. But reliability is different. Outlier is different. Reliability is different. We'll understand this, okay, going forward, what reliability is. And okay, and then what is validity, accuracy kya hai, how accurate the results are, and generalizability कि sample से आप population को वो connect जो है, आप sample वाला जो whatever results are or findings you are getting, how you are portraying to population. And it should be a systematic thing, it should follow a definite procedure, and it should be replicable, it should be repeatable. So like I said, I'll discuss each and everything in this course, and but this is something to give you a flavor about it. And if you have any questions, do let me know, पूछते रहो class में. Okay, so next is relevance and significance of research in business. This is what I taught you is something about like very general thing. Okay, कि जब भी कोई research करते हैं, there are certain research methods that you go about. And हम business में क्यों research करते हैं? What is the relevance? What is the significance? कि किसी business में या an organization, a firm, a company, a brand, why they should go for research? What is the significance? What is the relevance? कब उन्हें research करने चाहिए? What are the changes? What are the things? What are the situations when they should not go for research? And what are the risks that are there if they don't go for research? So business research, this is a definition of business research. So business research is the application of scientific method in searching for the truth about business phenomena. What are the opportunities? What are the problems? Evaluating all the course of action and monitoring, for example, employee ki kya performance hai, organization ki kya performance. So it is more about, trying to find the truth about the business. कि आपकी जो sales के numbers हैं वो down जा रहे हैं, तो what are the reasons? Okay, and if your it can be the performance of your employees, although it's more of like HR related thing, but yeah, but that can be a business problem, that the performance of employee is going down. So why it is? Or if you want to monitor the sales, okay, you have like you have stores all over India, like you have 20-30 stores all over India, and you want to monitor the performance, then you do kind of research there. Okay, so all these are the reasons why why businesses go for research. Now, the business research is more than conducting surveys. What do you understand by survey? What is a survey? क्या होता है सर्वे? कभी Google forms, have you ever filled Google forms? Have you ever given any interview जिसमें आपसे कोई information they are asking you about a product? What do you understand by survey?
Ma'am, they basically ask you about your opinions.
They
It
ask
is just sampling process we can say.
You sample and then you ask for the opinions or other information. Okay.
I'm getting feedback from a particular audience.
You're getting feedback. Yeah. So whether it's opinions, whether it's feedback, whatever you are doing, and you are reaching these samples. Okay. But you are conducting a survey. There is a questionnaire, okay, involved. A questionnaire hota hai, and then you ask all those questions, and that is a survey. Okay. You ask through a close, and this survey basically is a close-ended questionnaire. Do you understand what is close-ended? What is quantitative? What is qualitative research?
Now, qualitative can be which includes which do not include the numbers, basically rankings and everything, like 10 to 1 or something.
Okay, okay.
And qualitative, we can say which one we use, disagree, agree, maybe.
That is a Likert scale, right, right. So quantitative includes more of numbers, okay? You have close-ended questions and you ask, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate? Where 10 means very high, fully satisfied, say, and 1 means not at all satisfied. This speaker on comfort or this speaker on style, okay? That is a quantitative thing. That's a kind of a question that you ask in a survey. It's a quantitative. You are asking by giving some kind, you will get a numeric data on that. Okay, but qualitative is like what are the important things that you feel should be there in a speaker, and you keep it open ended. Okay, you keep it open ended. You don't give कोई भी responses नहीं देते हो कि उन्हें fill करने के लिए. You keep it open ended. That's more of a qualitative thing. Okay, we'll
Just a
discuss.
question. When you talk about the questionnaire, so there are certain things which are like polls also. So
Yeah.
are they a part of survey?
Yes, they are part of surveys. Opinion poll जैसे हम देते हैं लेते हैं, and then in elections and all we do that. So all that is part of quantitative. Then how many
That is
numbers are
close-ended.
there. Huh?
That is close-ended.
Yeah,
Question
that is
or
closed-ended.
yeah.
Exactly. That is closed-ended. तुम ये बता सकते हो इतने percentage of people are saying this. Okay, quantitative की findings हमेशा ऐसे ही होगी. These many number of respondents are saying this. This percentage is saying this. But qualitative क्या होगा? Mostly people feel. Okay, ये ऐसे आप finding report करते हैं for qualitative. Okay. So yes. Okay, so now is the time for next class exercise. So can you think of some examples of business research? Think of questions which can be answered by business research. क्या क्या questions हो सकता है? क्या क्या ऐसी इंफॉर्मेशन हो सकती है जो बिजनेसेस को चाहिए? व्हाट टाइप ऑफ अगर तुम फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर मार्केट रिसर्चर एंड just try to put your shoes into that, like if you are a market researcher and a company comes to you, what kind of questions they can come with? क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है and what all information they are trying to get?
And they can ask about the level of satisfaction that you have with their product.
Yes, ma'am. And they can ask about if there is any changes which can they make, which we usually ask.
Changes, whether they should make any changes in their product.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, whether there are any changes that need to be made in product, whether customers like the product or not, what is the attribute that they are not liking. For example, if if you are a mobile company and you want to understand how satisfied your customer is, and whether it is satisfied, whether the customer is satisfied with the battery life, but the customer is not satisfied with the interaction, the customer is not user interface, the customer is not satisfied with the voice quality. There are why the kind of reason whether the customer is satisfied or not satisfied, or product में क्या changes आने चाहिए. If they are not satisfied, what are the reasons? How they are going to rate each attribute of the product. किस product पे low attribute होता है वो, sorry, किस attribute पे, attribute by attribute I mean feature. For example, battery life हो गया, या फिर in case of phone, या फिर whether it's stylish or not, किस attribute पे लोग कम rank कर रहे हैं, what are the reasons for not buying. Okay, and what are the reasons for buying, both. So yeah, exactly, first, second. Okay, or anything else?
Ma'am, basically business research can be done by doing testing, ma'am. Basically, like you have given an example of mobile phones, like battery life or a performance of a phone. And there are basically two types of testing. One is positive testing and negative. Second one is negative. How long is battery last, ma'am? Like if we latest, ma'am, फास्ट चार्जिंग आई है मैम मार्केट में. सो अगर हम फास्ट चार्जिंग करते हैं फोन में तो वो 2 से
Sorry,
3
I'm
साल
losing
मैक्सिमम
your
उसकी
voice.
परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी रहती है, लेकिन
हाँ.
लंबे समय के लिए वो नहीं हो सकता मैम. सो
Okay.
वी हैव टू डू टेस्टिंग मैम. लाइक अगर हम एक पेन बना रहे हैं, उस पेन को हम मॉडल अच्छा दे सकते हैं, सुंदर बना सकते हैं, ये हो गई पॉजिटिव टेस्टिंग. लेकिन अगर हम नेगेटिव टेस्टिंग करें कि गिर गया, निब कैसे खराब हो गई, या अगर हम कहीं उसको रफ सरफेस पे चलाएं, फिर वो पेपर पे काम कर रहा है या नहीं, तो रिसर्च में मैम टेस्टिंग भी इन्वॉल्व होती है बहुत तरीके से.
Yes. So that is more of product testing. ये सारी testing होती है when you are preparing a product. Okay. And this is more of from quality managers types कि whether it's sustaining the quality, like you said ना कि अगर वो टूट गया, all those kind of, yes, वो research भी होती है. Exactly. And sometimes you monitor also that कि इसमें क्या क्या issues हैं, the reasons why they are not buying. Maybe it's because they feel that it is not that compact, they feel it is not that strong. Yes, that kind of testing, like you said. I'll give a better way to that, maybe a diagnostic research kind of thing, that what is going wrong exactly. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, point taken. Anything else that you can think of?
Ma'am, what are the target customer and income level, their lifestyle, and that type of research?
Yeah, basically knowing about your segment, कि उसकी क्या
Yes, ma'am.
लाइफस्टाइल है, कैसे क्या लाइफस्टाइल है. बेसिकली फॉर एग्जांपल, देयर इज अ मॉल ओनर हु वांट्स टू नो हु इज द मोस्ट प्रॉफिटेबल सेगमेंट. ओके. So why you want to know why you want to know a segment? आप अगर अपना कम्युनिकेशन, अपना एडवर्टीजमेंट का स्पेंड, सारा स्पेंड अगर पूरी पॉपुलेशन पे करने लग जाओगे, देन यू आर नॉट डूइंग अ गुड जॉब, क्योंकि आपके रिसोर्सेज कम है. यू कांट वेस्ट मनी ऑन होल पॉपुलेशन. यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट कि ये लोग हैं जो मेरा
Ma'am,
प्रोडक्ट
niche
खरीदेंगे.
market. What?
Not
That
exactly
side.
niche, but the right market.
Yes, ma'am. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is like segment, which is the right segment, which is the target market for me. You want to understand who is the target market for me, and what is the lifestyle, कि उनकी क्या lifestyle है, या what is the demog, what is the age, income level, and all those things. क्योंकि अगर आप target कर रहे हो अपनी TG को, तो मुझे वो target कैसे करना है, what are the media habits. Okay, they are what is the age of the segment. क्या मुझे अब target करना होगा अपने segment को, तो मैं Facebook ads से करूँ, Instagram ads से करूँ, or should I go for print ads? Is it more of like older population, younger population? Yeah, so finding out which is the right target for me, that can be a business question.
Ma'am, sometimes survey is also done for the advertisement, that it is the product is aware of or not. Like there are sometimes YouTube surveys that do you know about this, which office of the company you know about. So if
Exactly. Right.
people are not aware of, then we should look for the advertisement or other things. That
So
is also.
yeah, basically इसे कहते हैं brand health track generally, और awareness पे हमें question पूछते हैं कि are you aware of this product? For example, Nike, are you aware of Nike? और first question हम top of mind recall पूछते हैं कि when I say about sports shoes, which brands come to your mind? Okay, that is a top of mind recall. सबसे पहले जो दिमाग में उनके आता है. So even, and then we ask that what are the other brands that come in your mind when I say sports shoes. तो उस कैटेगरी में क्या टॉप ऑफ माइंड है और कौन कौन से ब्रांड्स अवेयर है. और अगर फिर भी then your brand doesn't come, and then we ask this one, okay, are you aware of Bata से. Okay, so yes, awareness. अगर कोई आपकी ब्रांड से अवेयर ही नहीं है, then you have to see कि आपके campaigns कैसे कर रहे हैं, why they are not aware. Okay, all these.
I mean, even trend analysis can be done by business research, right, of similar products. So like how long the trend lasts, or any specific trend that is done in the market, and then according to that, like for example, how long does a product last in the market of a similar kinds, so that can be done, and accordingly it can be planned according to the product.
Yeah, because like Apple is there, that who is launching like iPhone 12 is in market right now.
It's announced.
It's announced. Yeah, so you
Yesterday it was launched.
yeah, so you already know there's like market skimming and all those things, that this product is going to be in market for next 2 years or 3 years. We have to plan for iPhone 13 now. So yes, that kind of thing is also done. And then yeah, but again, depends on, you know, the kind of issues there are. This is more of R&D kind of a thing. The, you know, this Apple example. Yes, so trend and all, like in COVID times, things are changing. People are going more online, and so they are, you know, the way they are behaving, the way their needs are shaping, all are different, and that's why they are coming up with new products. Demand for the, you know, other products are rising. Some demand for other products, some products are dipping. So yes, so that kind of trend analysis, yes. Forecasting. Have you heard of regression? Do you understand what regression is? Regression. Anything about regression?
Coming to a perfect linear equation.
Yes, exactly. So you fit a linear equation. For example, advertisement and sales is, you know, classic example. कि आप forecast करते हो कि इतने advertisement, इतने आपने, for example, you spend 20 lakh on your advertisements और आपकी sales हो गई some thousand or, you know, 10,000 units is the same. Okay, अगर मैं 30 lakhs spend करूंगी तो कितनी sale होगी next year? Or maybe, you know, for 10 years का तुम्हारे पास already data है. These are the, you know, spend on advertisement, this is the data, and then you try to find how much you should spend to get this much of numbers of sales, or if you are spending this much on advertisement, what should be the sale numbers that you can forecast from this data. You'll do regression also, that's like after 10-15 sessions. Yeah, so yes. Okay, so next is, yeah, so business research, like you said, you know, you have already mentioned those kind of questions like monitoring, trend analysis, forecasting, who is my right segment, and what should be the price, all those kinds of things. All these are like business research, and then the research tries to find out to answer these practical questions. Okay, and who is a business researcher? So a market researcher is basically a business researcher, and you know there are different methods. There are some similar, but there are similar research methods. कि आप, whether you are doing financial research, whether you are doing, you know, a market research, there are certain things, there are certain processes जो same रहेगी. Okay, whether you do, you know, any of whether you do research in even pharma and all those things. So there are certain methods that are same, that are similar methods that you have to follow. Okay, so I think we have lunch time. It's time for lunch, and then we have to connect again at 1:30, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's connect at 1:30 now.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.